Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you are very well aware, we were presented in Charmant with a very important question. Where do we go from here? As you are well aware, we are currently present in 3 different countries in the European Union. We are present in France, Germany, and the UK. Our objective is to search for a new market. In our search for new markets, we investigated 3 potential markets, which were Italy, the Netherlands, and Spain. We compared them in terms of population, in terms of proximity to our partners, in terms of GDP per capita, size of market, expected growth, and eyewear exports worldwide. And we could see a clear winner, which was the Netherlands. But what is the Netherlands? Why the Netherlands? In terms of demographics, we're talking about a country that has 46% of our total attainable market, which is people from 20 to 65 years old. In terms of economics, we're talking about one of the countries with the lowest corporate tax in Europe. It has the 7th greatest GDP per capita in the European Union. It has the greatest number of treaties to avoid double taxation. In terms of psychographics, we are talking about a population that is growing for demand of sustainable and eco-friendly products, which goes in line with our line of strategy in Charmant. It's a country that is very well located in the middle of our 3 countries that we are currently operating, and it is one of the fastest growing European eyewear markets. It has an average volume of eyewear of 3.99 pieces per person, and it is the 3rd best country to make business in the world.
Continuing with this idea, upon conducting a more detailed analysis of this market, the most realistic target audience could be to initially focus on the city of Amsterdam, which has just over 820,000 people, and we will specifically target individuals between 25 to 65 years, representing 46% of the city's population, and also who have high purchasing power to afford our product, and considering this city has the highest per capita income. So this demographic amounts to approximately 132,000 people. And moreover, it's crucial to know that within this market, people not only prioritize high quality products, but also emphasize sustainability. So this is a very important and crucial aspect to consider before entering into this market.
Continuing with our competition analysis, we split the competitors into 2 main groups. The first one are the international players, which are mainly 2 large eye-glass producing groups from Italy, and the second one are the local players, which are smaller brands from the Netherlands, from our target market. Now, the international players produce basically all famous luxury brand glasses that you know, for example, Dior, Tom Ford, Moncler, and many more. We therefore see a lack of individuality and authenticity in these products. On the other hand, the local players focus on different and more niche aspects of the market. For example, one focuses on durability, one on old school design processes, and a third one on sustainability. Now, assessing this group of competitors, we find a missing focus on luxury and strong brands.
And continuing with distribution channels, a distribution channel is the process where the product gets from the manufacturer to the end customer, and we have 2 types, which is the direct and indirect. Distribution and transportation is a key sector in the Netherlands and corresponds to 8% of the GDP. The Netherlands has a very strategic geographical position because they have the largest port in Europe, and this makes it very easy to introduce new products on the market. And when looking at the online versus offline split, on the eyewear market in the Netherlands, we see that most of the sales comes from offline channels. However, the CAGR for online sales the next 5 years is expected to be 9.04% versus the 2.14% for the whole market. We recommend Charmant to use 3 of top e-commerce companies because of the very high growth of online channels. And these 3 companies could be Zalando, Weekampf, and Die Bienenkorf. They also sell very high quality products as Charmant. And this would be an indirect channel at level 1.
We already have discussed distribution channels. Now we will continue our discussion with various barriers to entry. So first we will start with the competitors. The competitors in the Netherlands eyewear market are primarily consist of the local brands and some of more internationally known brands. These brands might have already established significant market shares in the Netherlands, offering variety of styles and price ranges for eyewear. The challenges for Charmant Group will be to stand out among these established brands by attracting consumers through the uniqueness, quality, and design of its products. Next, we will discuss different consumer preferences. According to report by Euromonitor, the Netherlands eyewear market continues to grow, mainly due to increase in the vision problems caused by prolonged screen exposures. Netherlands consumers have a high expectation from the quality and design of the eyewear, and also they are also more price sensitive compared to Japan and or other regions. This means the Charmant Group will need to consider pricing strategies and online sales channels while maintaining the high quality of its product. Next, we will discuss legal and regulatory compliances. In the EU, including the Netherlands, eyewear and sunglasses are considered as a PPE, which is personal and protective equipment. Thus, they have to comply with various standards such as EN ISO 12312 and other applicable standards. Additionally, Charmant Group must ensure its product comply with the REACH regulations and provide EU declaration of conformity in accordance to PPE regulations. Next, we will discuss trade barriers. In the Netherlands market, trade barriers may include import taxes, tariffs, and compliances with EU regulations and standards. These barriers could increase the cost and complexity of market entry, especially for the companies outside the European Union. Then last, we will discuss supply chain challenges. Global supply chain disruptions have impacted the optical lens industry, leading the product shortage and longer waiting times. To overcome these issues, Charmant Group should adapt to the broader list of suppliers to reduce the risk of shortages during the supply chain disruptions.
So moving on to the regulation and compliance that we need to take care of when entering the new market. The first and foremost is the CE marking. In the European Union, all the eyewear need to have this marking, which ensures that the product complies in terms of the safety standards and the environmental standards. In terms of the testing and certification, a third-party certification will suit our product as it will help us brand ourselves as a reliable product to the prospective consumers. We need to ensure that we have the two major documentations, which is the technical documentation and a declaration of conformity. Given that we don't have expertise in this particular country, we need to hire third-party regulatory consultants. The QMS system won't incur additional cost as we already have one in place in the existing company. Given our products, the nature of our products, we won't be needing frequent changes, so there won't be additional cost due to frequent changes in terms of the regulatory environment. We would be incurring some regulatory and legal fees which we can't really avoid. Given that we're already taking care of the CE marking, we won't have to pay any additional fees for the technical filing. Given the nature of the product that we are making in terms of sustainable and durable materials, we won't be incurring major recycling target cost as well, but we would be incurring a high 21% VAT, which when we have an average price of 150 euros per product would be around 26 euros per product.
To sum up with our findings, we've identified 6 key insights. Firstly, the Netherlands offers a promising market with robust economic and legal incentives, providing an excellent environment for our eyewear venture. Secondly, customer behavior in Amsterdam reveals a significant demographic aged 25 to 65 with high income and sustainable mindset, aligning perfectly with our brand values. As for the competitive landscape, we can leverage the distinct market space by strategically positioning ourselves between mass-produced luxury brands and smaller niche brands. In addition, opting for online channels caters our tech-savvy demographic, aligning seamlessly with the rise of e-commerce. Despite the promising market, it is crucial to acknowledge the challenges posed by high entry barrier. We also recognize expensive compliance costs associated with various regulations.
So our final market entry proposal is to reach the sales of 7,000 during the first year of entering the market. We position ourselves as filling the gap between luxury and non-luxury eyewear brand. And from the market positioning chart on the right, we'll see that Charmant's strength lies in its durability, and we will focus on marketing the durability in our campaigns. We also propose a selective market entry method. By just entering Amsterdam during the first year, we will enter through online platforms with Zalando, WeCamp, and De Bijenkorf because they are the top 10 e-commerce platforms in Netherlands, and they also matches our image as being a high-quality eyewear brand. Thank you for listening, and we are open to any questions.